So why do you come? So why do you come and you are telling me that I'm following people? What am I following around?
All of you had click in the house. I also had
I'm following people around. Why would you even mention that I'm following people around? Why do you have to mention?
I also had people.
Why are you screaming?
Shut up, you two. You need to tell me to shut up. I am the boss man. You shut up.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, I bring you spicy gist again from the Big Brother NAIJA lockdown reunion. Yeah, guys, it's been a wonderful one. The new episode, and like, in fact, it's shall like that. Ebuka Sha tried, all of them, we Sha tried. Okay, yeah, it's all started up and kicked off with a ballot votes. Anyone you want to call it, place it anyhow. Show yeah, they had to cast a vote on who's winning the gossip for the year. Okay, and everyone was asked to drop their names in the ballot box, and then they had pick and count one after the other, and to our greatest surprise, who won? The person that actually won was Brighto. Please comment down in the comment section below if you felt that Brighto wasn't the one that was supposed to win that. Let's hear your opinion to whom was supposed to win the gossip for the year. Brighto actually won the gossip for the year, and then Ebuka had to give us some clip of Brighto gossiping. But that boy can share gossip. He was actually gossiping Neo. Sorry, he was actually gossiping. Yes, Neo. He was gossiping Neo that he talks too much. Neo talks too much. He brags a lot. He's forming. Like, are you for real? Okay, he had bring it back to the house, and he was asked some questions. Okay, why did you feel this guy talked too much? And he, in his words, he was like, when you talk too much, you tend to lie. Okay, yeah, there's an atom of truth in that, but when Neo was asked to defend himself in that, to that regard, he came out saying that while he was in the house, he tried as much as he could to be real. This is what the audience actually needed. They needed real you and not the fake you at all. And Neo actually tried his best, in his words, to be real. He actually made reference to him telling people about his family, about his upbringing, where he grew, where he came from, and we all had that funny part of him in the house. That's what actually kept him in the house, to me. Yes, because he was always all worry boy with all very thing, you understand? And although at the point I felt he was trying to pull up the Efe. Do you remember Efe? Yes, he was trying to pull up the Efe character, but later Sha got to know that Sha worry people, they have this kind of anyways, worry people, they have just this kind of attributes. So I think it was, he also tried to make further instances like, okay, most of this he's from a wealthy family, but came up humbly. I always tell people that I don't have much, I'm not the money bag, I have siblings that travel out a lot, I've not traveled anywhere, blah blah blah. Actually, he was able to defend himself. I was like, now, so for him, for Brighto to have thought of him in that manner, that I saw it as like out of the bar. Yeah. So we it has to come down to Brighto and praise, and Ebuka was trying to ask, okay, praise Brighto. What actually? Okay, it was actually asking praise. That actually happened to your fiancé and what? So praise was trying to say it was actually based on what Brighto said. And I'm not like, for real, is this guy really the gossiper? Because he actually said something that really struck me, and seriously, there was no need for that, as far as I'm concerned. Which has to do with Praise's fiancé, ex fiancé, yes. And he was like, Praise actually was dating someone that was far older than him. I don't know how he got the figures. I don't know how he got the numbers. Lido was even asking him, how did you get the numbers? 69 years old. Are you kidding me? And how old is even Praise? And in Praise's opinion, he's like, this is what actually led to the breakup, to the relationship just breaking out. It's painful. I felt so really this emotional for him. I know how it feels when someone breaks up. Yeah, and Praise actually demanded an apology, since he said it in his media round publicly when he was asked as regard Praise and his relationship. You understand? And in Brighto's opinion, he's like, he doesn't see anything wrong in what he has said. I'm like, are you for real? Your words has actually put someone's relationship into chatter, and you're saying this. It was like, he doesn't see anything wrong. Okay, Leko had to stand in Praise's side, saying that since he said this thing publicly, and this guy actually needs an apology, so he should be able to apologize publicly. V is of the opinion that when she was asked to make her own comment, she was of the opinion that why don't you guys talk this thing out instead of bringing it to the reunion show to air it public in national TV. And Praise is like, this is what he wants. He didn't want to talk about it. He never spoke about it because he was waiting for the show time. And here is the show time. Bop. Brighto refused to apologize. He said in his words, I owe nobody an apology. And Praise is like, okay, let's carry on if you say so. After all, the relationship is shattered. But I felt that the girl should watch this and say that it's coming from a place of genuinity from Praise. Sorry, yes. From Praise and not intentional. So, and Praise bitterness was like, why would you have to drag my fiancé into the household matters? Like, why? Yeah, it also went down to V at Lilo. V actually nominated Lilo at the early hours of the whole nomination thing in the house when she was asked to nominate. And Ebuka had to ask her the question, okay, Lilo is your friend and you nominated her. Why? What was it? And in her words, she felt at the moment that was what she needed to do. In her words, she felt that, okay, she said she didn't see Lilo as wanted to remain in the house because she was always clinging to Eric. She was always clinging to Eric, so she was like, so why are you here? I don't see you as you really fighting to want to remain here. So please shift. Yeah, that was in her words. And you know, one thing I love about V is that she is very blunt. Please, guys, comment in the comment section down below if you have blunt friends. I have blunt friends. They could be so blunt and they will knock it to the head. You dare not. They don't care. That's the kind of person V is. So she really said it the way she saw it, the way it was for her then. And in her words, she felt regretful because she felt really sorry. And in her words, she said she has even discussed with Lilo about it. I mean, see, she has discussed with Lilo about it that, okay, this is it. But Lilo is like, what you are saying now, for the reason why you nominated me, which is because you felt that I didn't want to remain in the house. You didn't say this initially when we met before this reunion show. After I left the house and you left the house. You understand? I think that was the place where Lilio's pain was coming from. Lilio is not like, okay, you were supposed to be my G, you were supposed to be my best friend. So why didn't you call me one side in the house or sometimes and say, okay, girl, I think you're clinging to this guy too much. I think, okay, why does it have to be like, and you nominated me, and V is just like, it was the first for her. She didn't know how it is. Not that she has been in the game before, you understand. And I had something she said that really struck my heart, and I felt that Lilo actually got that too, which was, she said Lilo was the first friend that she nominated, and she felt it, of which she apologized for it. And since then, she never nominated any of her friend. If we recap back from the whole BBnaija in-house thing, she never did. She actually never did. And you're like, okay, let's go on. And the show continued. And here we have Tochi, Ka3na, and Lucy. Food matter. Yeah, when it has to do with food and Ka3na in the house, it was a thing. But what I don't really understand is that over time, it's been repeatedly occurring that Ka3na and Tochi are always having this issue with the food. If you remember my day 5, in the day 5 of the program, please watch my video. If you not watch my video, go and get the latest, just say you'll be updated. Where the same whole food thing also came up with Ka3na and Tochi. Like, and Ka3na was like, I served you food. The only thing I had with issue with you was that you always coming to complain that the food I served you was small, and then you always come late. And in Tochi's opinion, the guy is like, girl, you were being partial. You kept food for some people. You did some kind of messy thing. You and Lucy, two of you, those two people. When it comes to food, they were actually very partial. To be very realistic. Yeah, they were actually very partial, seriously. And this was where I remember a time Tochi had to run up to the kitchen say, I beg go ma go kitchen, no ma go cut onion so before I no go see food chop. Yes, that was the trending of the day as at then in the house, because Ka3na was this one person that if you don't do something, if you don't have something to do, you won't get food. In Tochi's words now, he's like, there were so many people that didn't do anything and yet they got food. Ka3na said, okay, this are my G. You understand? Fine. So I had my bad. Oh my god. Wahala for no get you. I beg. Muna, I don't tire. Waiting. Okay, so that was how it was. And then Ka3na, Lucy. Do you know one thing I noticed there in these three triangles that had to do with Ka3na, Lucy, and Tochi? Lucy at a point was standing in the side of Ka3na, and you will see her just like this kind of sigh, like happiness. My friend is defending me, standing in my own favor. Well, that was awesome though. It was a cool move. I feel they are now cool anyway. It's not like the whole emotional Ka3na when it comes to Lucy. Yeah, so this was it. And no, wait, Tochi has fire. Shut up. I say shut up. Like, who are you to tell me shut up? I am the first lady. Please take your boss to Ikorodu Junction. That got me there anyways. That got me there. Okay, we move down to Watoni at Brighto. Watoni at Brighto and Tolani branch. Ebuka had show us a clip of were they gossiping actually? Okay, they were actually talking about um they were actually talking about Nengi. It's Erica came in the picture, then Ozo came in the picture, then Eric also came in the picture. They're like, okay, at the initial they saw Erica with Eric. Later, they're not seeing Erica there. They're not seeing Ozo with Erica. That was going on. And the Watoni that we always know everything about everybody's triangle was the one doing the spy. That girl herself, she can spy for Africa. Before mama, swale. Yeah, she had to do the spy. Okay, and here's Ebuka trying to ask Tricky. Okay, what was it you were saying? It was like, okay, it was the gist of the moment. And initially they saw this person with this person, and now they're seeing them like, okay, what's going on? And what only that I always want to know, Thomas. That was what happened to Thomas in the Bible. He wanted to see by himself, and that's why now everybody is doubting Thomas. That Thomas wanted to see by herself and had to go to the room, greeted the people in the parlor, and went to the room to greet the people in the room, and then she saw and came back. Tricky, that thing you said, I saw it coming. Baby, calm down and let Jesus use you. How do you see it? Yeah, and well, they actually spoke well. They actually spoke well to that regard, because in their words they were like nothing. It was the gist of the moment, and they just had to flow with it. You understand? And then Watoni, in her own words, was like, she was catching cruise. She needed someone. Okay, because okay, I think Ebuka asked her that you saw Brighto at the moment. I mean, you like Brighto or something. Initially, then she was saying she used Brighto. It was not even shocking me that at this moment she was like she needed what's the word she used? She needed closure. You needed closure, and Brighto was the one at the moment, and that time you said you were using him. Baby, can you be specific? You know, one thing I don't really like about Watoni is that I feel she's trying to cover up a whole lot, which is making her to lie, or she's trying to form what she is not, in my opinion. Yeah, okay, it actually went down well, but I really loved the fire of Tochi and Ka3na. It was really firing, and it was bass, bass. Yeah, fan question to Tricky T. I think a fan actually came up and asked Tricky T, okay, Tricky, you were the oldest in the house at the moment. Yes, he was actually the oldest amidst all the house members. Did you ever feel much more superior than them? Did you feel you were not meant to be there? Did you feel they were all your junior or something? How did you feel being the most eldest in the house as at the moment? And it was quite cool that Tricky T came up and was like, man, he knows. And seeing the way the situation of things was, he had to give himself space, because he wouldn't want something that someone will come up and insult him. And let's critically look into it. I don't think Tricky T really had or got involved in any fights, one-on-one combat with anybody, or insult bombarded on him. No, that's to say he really kept his space. He was actually in his own space, and I think that was another thing that really helped him, sustained him through the house, because it was like God of the trickety at the moment. Please, God of the trickety, say trickety. And do you know one thing I noticed about trickety was that there was no eviction day trickety would not stand up. Oh. Trickety will always stand up, but something just kept him. Something would just keep him in the house. Seriously, he just tried and kept his space, and he was cool with it. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is still your number one YouTube favorite channel, NAIJA News and Entertainment. Please, if you've not subscribed to this YouTube channel, do well to subscribe by clicking the subscription button below, on top, no, down, left or right, anywhere it is. Please turn on your notification bell, like and comment in the comment section below, please, as I'll be dropping for you spicy cheese. Until next time, I'm a queen. Bye.